Right now, you think you're seeing the world. You're not. You're seeing your brain's best guess of the world, built in real time from a trickle of electrical signals. The world out there is real, but you never touch it directly. You only ever meet the version your brain builds for you. And neuroscientists have a name for that version. They call it a controlled hallucination. Here's the thing nobody tells you about vision. Light hits the back of your eye, but that's not seeing. That's just data. Raw, messy, incomplete data. Your brain takes that trickle and constructs a full, vivid, seamless world out of it. The neuroscientist Anil Seth puts it like this: perception isn't the world pouring into you. It's your brain reaching out, predicting what's there, and using your senses to check its work. So the world you experience is generated from the inside. Which raises an unsettling question. If your brain is building reality, how good is the build? Let me prove your brain is lying to you, right now. Close your right eye. With your left, stare at the plus sign on screen. Now slowly lean toward it. At a certain distance, the dot disappears. That's your blind spot. Every eye has one. A hole where the optic nerve plugs in, with no light detectors at all. There is a literal gap in your vision every second of your life. But you never see a hole, because your brain doesn't show you the gap. It fills it in, guessing what should be there based on the surroundings. You didn't notice it until I made you look. That's not a glitch. That's how perception works, all the time. Your brain has a rule. A complete picture beats an accurate one. It would rather hand you a confident guess than an honest, I don't know. This is why you can read a word with its middle letters scrambled, why you see a face in a power outlet or in the clouds, why two still images, flashed in sequence, look like smooth motion. That's literally how every screen you own works. You're being fooled right now, watching this. Your brain fills gaps, smooths edges, and patches over uncertainty, because to your ancestors, hesitation was more dangerous than being slightly wrong. Now here's the part that flips the whole thing. For a long time, we assume the brain works like a camera. Light comes in, image goes up, you react. The newer view is almost the opposite. Your brain is constantly predicting the next moment before the signals arrive. It runs the model first, then your senses arrive a beat later to confirm or correct it. When the prediction matches, you feel nothing. The world just looks normal. When it's wrong, the brain quietly rewrites, and you never even feel the edit. So you're not living in the present. You're living in your brain's forecast of the present, corrected on a delay. And if you think that's just vision, your sense of time is constructed too. Neuroscientist David Eagleman tested this. He dropped volunteers, no harness, 150 feet, in free fall into a net. People swear time slows down in moments like that. Like the movies. So he gave them a device to test whether they could actually see faster while falling. They couldn't. Time didn't actually slow down. What happened is their brain recorded the terrifying moment in much richer detail, and when they looked back, all that extra detail felt like more time had passed. The slow motion was added afterward, in memory. You don't measure time, you reconstruct it after the fact. So step back and stack it up. Your vision is filled in. Your sense of motion is stitched together. Your sense of time is rebuilt in hindsight. So what exactly are you experiencing directly? The honest answer is almost nothing reaches you raw. Not sight, not sound, not even the feeling of now. It's models all the way down. But here's what saves this from being terrifying. Your brain was never trying to show you the truth. It evolved to keep you alive, and survival doesn't need a perfect picture. It needs a useful one. A model fast enough to dodge the predator, find the food, read the face. So your reality isn't built to be accurate. It's built to work. And astonishingly, it does. The fact that you can catch a ball, recognize a friend, cross a street, that's your brain's guesses being right, millions of times a day. It's not a flaw. It's the most sophisticated thing in the known universe, doing its job so well you never notice it working. So next time you ask, what's actually real? The closest honest answer might be, real is whatever your brain predicts well enough for you to live. Everything else is happening quietly, behind the scenes, in the dark. And here's the part you can't escape. You can never step outside it to check, because the only tool you have for examining reality is the very thing that's building it. If this rearranged your head a little, there's more where it came from on the channel.